Hi there, YouTube. Here's Livery here. We're on the ground in Ballarat. We have a Sierra Golf Echo Piper Arrow over there in the airfield. We're taking this over to firstly Kyneton and then heading over to Hamilton. Here's the flight plan as per Sky Vector. Out of Ballarat, we're on a heading of 050 for 12 miles, another 8 miles, passing, I think that's Dalesford, continuing for another 6 miles and 10 miles, where we make our call inbound to Kyneton. In Kyneton, we have runway 3618. We'll do a landing there and then take off again, heading outbound on the 245 radial for, what's that, 28 miles. Firstly 6 miles, then 28 miles. Continuing on through, past a few little towns here. We also have Beaufort. We're actually past the township of Beaufort, which is way up north of the airfield. Right about where that railway line has that bend there. South of Ararat here, and then on past the end of Grampians, south end, then on to Hamilton. Hamilton has runway 3517. Here is our wind for Victoria. Look at the wind in Victoria. We've stuck that into our cheat sheet here. About 5,000 feet for the start of the journey. Wind 110 at 4 knots, plus 1 degree Celsius at 5,000 feet, which is minimum safe altitude. So 1 degree Celsius here, 5,500. Hello JB Aviation, hope you're well. And we can see our EETs here, 6 minutes after takeoff to our first waypoint at Newley Reservoir, Dalesford, 10 miles out from Kyneton. And then we'll do the flight plan out of Kyneton once we get there. Let's head over to the aircraft. Nice little gate here. Shark YT wants a touch and go at Ararat. We can probably replan for that. Let's jump on board Sierra Golf Echo. Chocks and tie downs away. Let's open the door. So there we go. That would help if my yoke was actually plugged in properly. Let's get that sorted. This will disturb the screen for a bit. That's better. Good. And drop the flaps. Oil's good to go. Since we can't really do proper pre-flight procedures, we'll just take a look at our fuel and then close all of our doors. There we go, fuel is 85%. That's plenty enough to get to at least Kyneton. Hi there, AB, how you doing? Closing all the doors. Throw that away for now. Sierra Golf Echo. Hello, Titan Inspector. Hope you're well. Alrighty then. I think we're pretty well done, and we'll start the flight, taxi on out. Let's have a listen, I guess, to our Awis. Hello to Spencer. Hope you're well as well.
Automated Weather Information Service. Ballarat Airport. Time 0858 Zulu. Wind 010 degrees magnetic at 5 knots. Visibility 25 kilometers. Clouds scattered 3,300 feet. Temperature 4. Dew point 1. QNH 1023 hectopascals. Rainfall last 10 minutes nil. Automated Weather Information Service. Ballarat Airport. Time 0858 Zulu. Wind 010 degrees.
Cool. 050 degrees. 010, sorry, at 5 knots. 4 degrees Celsius. Rather cool. Hence the gloves. Okay, looking down here, I have left tank selected. And the QNH 1023. Going to pop on the nav lights. Good there. Batteries on. Mixture rich, a little bit of throttle there. Turning on the fuel pumps. Give it a couple of seconds, all the way up, all the way back. Pumps off for now. Now I know where Ararat is. I've been there on a train before. There's Hamilton, Ararat's just there. So I guess we'll get to Beaufort, and then we'll follow the railway along, and then we'll head back down to wherever that place is on the railway line. Starts with M, forget the name of it. There's Ararat there. There it is. Typhoon. I was thinking Maruna, but it's actually Typhoon. So from Ararat, we'll head down to Typhoon and then pick up the rest of the flight plan. Anyway, I'm not seeing any people walking around our prop. Clear prop. Mixture rich. Pump on. Thousand RPM, make sure that brake's actually in. Flaps back up. To get back into our seat properly. Yeah, it's wickedly cold out there, so let's close the window. Locks are latched, and yes, I'm happy to start moving. Beacon is on, and I'm probably chucking the taxi as well. The wind is 010 at 5, so going to be runway 36. We're currently in here. We'll taxi out via Alpha, maybe Delta as well. We could do Alpha and Delta. Not sure. We'll see how we get when we get there. We'll take the full length. There's no reason to be doing half length stuff. Elevation 1433, 1433. That's good to go. And the CTF 12775. Switch that in. Gonna go VFR. Gonna pop in a flight plan as well. My VLT up to Kyneton. What's that called again? KTN. That's all we need for this first leg. Alrighty, let's make a broadcast. And check where we're going first. I think it's a left-hand turn. Yes, left-hand via Alpha. Ballarat traffic, Sierra Golf Echo is a Piper Arrow taxiing to runway 36 via Alpha. I can hear someone around. Don't know who's moving. I can hear an engine going somewhere out there. Anyhow, I don't need to be that low in the seat. Come on. Smell like it.
Ballarat traffic, Sierra Golf Juliet Piper Arrow taxiing runway 36 behind Sierra Golf Echo on Alpha. Traffic Ballarat.
Good work, Shark. I probably need to start looking for extra jobs as well. Start paying for my aeroplane flying habit. I feel like NBN might be rough for the next couple of years. That's it, I just finished doing my taxes, so hopefully I'll get a nice return on that soon. I have a couple of big purchases I want to make. And Aviator 997 has joined us. Aviator, let me know if I should take more than one person on Saturday. You and me plus one. Not that rich yet. Got a mortgage to pay. No, I'm just looking to get more spare cash to splash around. Is that the runway? Yes, it is. Could have gone down there. Not really. Ballarat traffic, Sierra Golf Echo entering runway 36 backtrack. Actually, I should do some... Guess what we haven't done yet? This. There's 2000. Drop that. That's about a 50 drop. That's nice. Landing lights on, strobes are in. Aussie aircraft flying around Melbourne. I think we're out of Moorabbin. Don't know where we're going. There was some talk about Point Cook, but I'm not sure if that's going to be a thing. Might just be the ILS down onto Avalon. Yeah, the weather's been worked on quite a bit over the last couple of updates. There's basically an update every month. I think the next update's going to mostly look at frame rates and stuff, performance. But so far the weather's not too bad. It does lag a little bit. I think it's about maybe 10 to 30 minutes behind, depending where. Ah, good to see. That's it. If we just get Daniel to come along, then he can take his own headset. But I do need a spare headset somewhere. Beautiful. Picking up a spare headset on Saturday. I have all my 3 cameras ready to go, and I also have just received, I think we should take off before I show it to you. Nah, why not? Let's jump in now. I've just received this thing, and that can convert a 3.5mm plug into a USB-C for the GoPro. Let's go. Ballarat traffic, Sierra Golf Echo, departing 1036.
Ballarat traffic, Sierra Golf Juliet, lining up runway 36, Ballarat.
There's his taxiway there. 60, 70, let's go. Gear up.
Ballarat traffic, Sierra Golf Juliet, rolling runway 36, departing to the northeast, Ballarat.
Okay, I want to pick up a heading of 0416 minutes. Time is 10. Love it. 16 will be the next waypoint. Flaps to roll up. You're at 41. Yeah, there's 40. RPM 2500. Letting out the mixture. That's about as tall as I am. I can usually see over the top of the nose. Hi there, Evan. Out of Ballarat. Cool. I haven't been to Ballarat for ages. Airfield or, you know, town. I think the last time I was in Ballarat for real was 2007, or it might have been 8. Yeah, it was 8. 2008. So I haven't been there for like, what, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 years or something. Need to get out there more. I reckon one of my next, actually, I have some leave booked at the end of next week. And I was intending to go to Sydney, but Sydney's still in lockdown next week, isn't it? So let's not go to Sydney. I'm going to get a refund on my Jetstar flights, push that into Christmas or something, maybe November. And yeah, let's take some time off. Maybe Ballarat time. Doubt it. But I'll see. I'll put a feeler out to some of my friends. See if they want to go somewhere. Gonna want to write this number 16 down here. 20 after that. 23. 28 for a 30. Hello David, hope you're well. I was planning to go to Sydney this coming, well, not this weekend but the one after. That's not going to happen. Don't want to get stuck in a lockdown. Just waiting on a refund for a event that I've already purchased in Sydney, which surely can't be running. But I'll find out on probably tomorrow or Friday. I'm intending to go into the city of Melbourne tomorrow. Haven't done that for a little while either. Been stuck at home, working at home. There's 5,500 where we want to be. And a bit of forward trim there. What heading do we need? It suggests 41. Not sure about that one. Start with 51. Stick the autopilot in on the heading. And let's get back down to the altitude that we really want. We're in home ISO for another bit. I've done a 14-day quarantine myself. Good old visiting an exposure site, that's always fun. Like how the EGT is right next to your red lever there. Free at last. Get out of the house. Everybody's getting real excited about the Xbox release. Well, I don't have an Xbox, so much of a muchness to me. I doubt the Xbox release can do Vatsim, so no difference. That said, I'm sure Microsoft itself will make a lot of money out of it, so that can't be a bad thing. Unless you don't like billionaires, in which case, sure, whatever. Still going to buy it though, aren't we? Time 17. Ah, the newly reservoir. Is that downsword up ahead? Don't know. DFD. Yep, that's Saleswood there. What's our speed? 130. Not too bad. We're at 5,000, we've got 1 degree. Call it essentially 0 degrees. That's 5 there. So I'm showing 140. We're doing 140 TAS. That's not bad. Is that 20? It's roughly 20. Dustwood at 20. So that makes 23 when we want to contact the Kyneton CTAF. Let's drop over there. Runway 36. CTAF 1190. Still 3 minutes to go. And we're just passing over Dalsford. There we go, 123 per tank, litres, or kilograms, sorry, 123 kilogram per tank. She'll fly for about 4.5, nearly 5 hours. You fly to Sydney, you fly to Newcastle in one hit without stopping. Wouldn't go any further than that. Not with your reserves intact. I have not picked up the Four Seasons add-on at this point. I saw something about it. Don't know what it does. I'll have to review what it's trying to do. I guess at the moment we just fly around in perpetual summer. So north is that direction. We'll have to join to do an entire circuit. Agreed, James. Yeah, the old VFR flying around is pretty fun, especially when you can actually identify, you know, everything on the ground. I think we'll give Shark a mod so he can post a link properly. Don't know much about the Royal Melbourne show. Never been to it before. I'm saving up for the air show in December now. It's going to be in February, then it's going to be in March, then it's going to be in November, now it's in December. So, time 23, we need to pop it in. Kyneton traffic, Sierra Golf Echo is a Piper Archer. No, we're not. We're a Piper Arrow at 5,500. 10 miles to the south of the field. We'll be tracking in for runway 36. Estimate circuit time. at 28. Traffic, Kyneton. And it's going to back off on the power a little bit, take the autopilot out, and a little bit of a descent. I'm going to switch tanks. Pumps are on, tank is on the right.
Kyneton traffic, Sierra Golf Juliet, 10 miles from the field. We'll track straight into runway 36. Kyneton traffic.
Good stuff. Rev up at Kyneton just to make noise pollution. I know someone who lives at Kyneton. I hope it's not the same guy that we know. Over there at Aussie Aircraft 98. Surname isn't Butler, is it? Yeah, the Formula 1 just got cancelled the other day, which is, given that it was going to be in November, seems a little bit off, but I guess it does require international participation, so I guess that's why. There's Kyneton over there. And the big water reservoir and the dam right there. Keeping it coming down. There's Mount Macedon down there. That way, just off the wing. And I cutting the F word into his grass to make parts go away. Yeah, some people get a little bit nutty about aircraft noise. If you don't want aircraft noise, maybe don't build your house next to an airport. Okay, mixture coming up a little bit. It's about halfway now. Almost over the field, aren't we? I have not visualised the field, but we're going to fly directly over it. There's the racetrack. Field elevation 1650, we'll go 2600. Field in sight. Kyneton traffic, Sierra Golf Echoes overhead the field. We'll be on the dead side of the field, descending to 2600, then joining downwind to runway 36, Sierra Golf Echo. It gets heavier on the nose as you slow down, obviously. Mixture rich.
Kyneton traffic, Sierra Golf Juliet, joining base for straight in approach runway 36, touch and go, Kyneton.
Fly over the centre line. Kyneton traffic, Sierra Golf Echo is crossing the centre line to cross the end, runway 36. Keep it as tight as possible.
And Kyneton traffic, Sierra Golf Juliet, turning short final runway 36, touch and go, cut.
I reckon if we turn final pretty much over the race course, we'll have it made. .500 to descend. Just clear the wing. Not quite there yet. So true. Love a good airport. It's one of the things that, one of the reasons I decided to purchase on this side of Melbourne was it's closer to the airport than the other part of the city where I was living for the first 2 years I lived in Melbourne, Clayton. Run downwind now. Okay, landing gear down, mixture rich, proppers forward. Gonna pop out one little bit of the flap. Go on traffic, Sir Golf Echo, downwind runway 36. Need to extend the downwind a little. I think he's there. Has he gone through already? Don't know. Brakes are released, undercarriage is down, 3 green. Mixture rich. Pump is on. Proppers forward. Fuel. Seats and harnesses are secure. Go on traffic, so Golf Echo turning base runway 36.
Kyneton traffic, Sierra Golf Juliet on downwind. We'll fly overhead the field and then we'll track direct to Hamilton.
That's changed a bit. As I said, we want to cut in a little bit, so we'll do that now. Stay over the grass. Field in sight. Flaps 2. Full flaps. Welcome to 70. Gun traffic, so Golf Echo, short final 36.
Kyneton traffic, Sierra Golf Juliet leaving the circuit, tracking direct to Hamilton, Kyneton.
That feels fine enough. Sometimes it does get a bit floppy in the vertical axis, depending on which aircraft you're flying. I think that's it's trying to make turbulence. Good traffic, so Golf Echo vacated. So free on Sunday? Mostly. I got my initial COVID thing done on Saturday. Sunday I was a bit listless. Spent far too much of Sunday in bed. Was that this week or last week? Who knows? I forget. The weeks merged together in this lockdown hellscape. Yeah, Shark, mostly, well, certainly the ground textures and everything look a lot nicer than P3D. Getting the controls right is a little bit harder, and the views as well, in my opinion. Let's head over there. Gonna pick up our passenger, then we'll head over to Hamilton. Yeah, no. Hello, random. How are you doing sitting there next to the wing? Hope I didn't scare you. We'll stop here. Park and brake is set. Flaps are up. Let's drop a few lights. 1000 RPM. And just a quick bling. Hello. Guess we can be polite and look outside. Indeed. Does it come with a meal? No. We'll have to get a meal at Hamilton Pub when we get there. Anyhow, let's switch flight plans. Hamilton time. So we're coming out of Kyneton, heading down to Lauriston Reservoir. That's the lake that we saw on the inbound. Passing the railway lines. I think that's the railway that goes to Castlemaine. Then we head down the rail to Beaufort, which is the rail that heads out to, what's the place called again? Ararat. At Beaufort, we're going to turn up to Ararat, and I'll just put a reminder for myself there. So from Beaufort, we'll track to Ararat. From Ararat, we'll track down to this place here, Morona. And from Morona, we'll head to the, what's the place? Mount Sturgeon. Mount Sturgeon. That should be fairly obvious to see because it's the bottom end of the Grampians. And after that, we'll head down to Hamilton. Mount Sturgeon, by the way, is part of our thumbnail today. And I was just looking for a way to get that back up. So that's Mount Sturgeon there, the big mountain just behind the tower. Flight time 53 minutes. We're going to be just taking off and going as fast as we can. That started up. There is no overhead. Let's push this up. Beacon is on. Clear prop. Just chuck in the, there we go. It's what, 4 degrees out here today? Not particularly pleasant. 1,600 and what was it again? 1,650. So that's 1023. And nav lights. We're all good to go. 1190. Kyneton traffic, Sierra Golf Echo is a Papa Arrow. We're taxiing out to runway 36 for a left-hand crosswind departure. Let's delete that. KTN, destination is Hamilton. Hi there, Alex. Hope you're well. And we're going to chuck in Ararat. That's all we're going to chuck in. Let's get moving. Look at that bounces. Not so much. Kyneton traffic, Sierra Golf Echo, entering runway 36 departure. Mixer's rich, pumps are on, let's go. $60, $70. Positive rate, gear up. Let's clear the trees. Time 43. And want to take up a heading 233. That's about right for me. Makes the trees look better. Alright, I better look into this Four Seasons pack. Anyway, we say goodbye to Kyneton. Our gear is up. is 233. We can't follow the magenta line because we don't actually find it there. That's cool. 233 it is. Gonna pop in the autopilot. I believe it's 6,500 that we're doing. 3:44:45. We should be at Lorison Reservoir in any second. There it is. The waypoint is as we cross the rivers between the two. Yeah, once we're established in our cruise, we should be able to do that. Just going to check our compass, make sure our gyro hasn't drifted too much. We have 43 for, say, 2022, 225, 226. And I'd say that's come off the gyro a little bit. Three. Oh no, that's 23. 236. Yeah, it's about there. Gonna drop that into the 2500 RPM. And leading the mixture, just checking out that EGT gauge. And a tiny bit rich of peak on the climb, then we'll make it leaner peak onto the cruise. Still 233, 12 minutes out. Time was 45. $57. And then 06. At which point we'll track direct to Ararat. Make our touch go there. There's 6,500. I don't think we'll need the landing light anymore. Just need to complete the acceleration, because this aircraft can't do an altitude. It can hold a heading, altitude not so much. Let's pick up Ararat. No, we don't have that there. Ararat on a frequency of I have to pick that up from our charts. Ursa. There it is. One, 2, 6, 7. And runway 30. It's almost all crosswind, but we'll do 30. Okay, I believe we have a thing to look at now. What's the suggestion that we're going to get hit by copyright for the music? 100%? Yeah, I reckon so. Time 06. Okay, multi-seasons. What's the bet where we're going to be at some crazy altitude and attitude by the time we come back to the sim? In 5 minutes. Flower fields in Italy. Tulips in the Netherlands. India. Africa. Jacaranda trees manually placed. I hope we have some in Sydney. There's a bunch of them there. "3D trees." Ah, the boabs of Madagascar. Hopefully they have some of those in Australia as well, because we do have boab trees here. Bamboo in China, as he clips his wings through. Yeah. I've seen planes hit trees, and that doesn't usually end up that pretty. Usually the plane stops very quickly and drops to the ground. But yeah, the trees look pretty good. Is it just trees? Is it other textures as well? No, we saw the tulips on the ground. There we go. Winter season. I want to see some winter in the snowy mountains before we get there in about a year. See more of the snow. Oh, lava flow. Nice. Just going to check how the aircraft is doing. It's gained to 500 feet, but it's not too bad. I'll just tap the thing down a little bit. Exposing AB. That's a name and a half. What is AB? Airbus? At a guess, that's Innsbruck. That could be as well. Don't know where that is. Somewhere far more tropical. Gotta love these registrations that they chuck on their Cessnas. 1347, no letters at all. Oh, those look nice. Those look very nice indeed. That's somewhere in China, isn't it? Or is it Brazil? Can't tell. Yeah, it looks legit pretty good, but then again, so does the default sim. Ah, I saw Paris there. That was pretty good. Yeah, it'd be nice to have some trees that actually change colour, depending on the time of year it is. We've gained that 500 feet again. Yeah, that's true enough. How much is this out on again? Might be worth it. June 27. Oh, there we go. We can have a look at how much it is in a couple of seconds. What we really want to see is some snow in Australia's snowy mountains, because I know that only happens in the winter. But we want to fly to Kuma and see that instead of what we actually get, which is like middle of summer. Oh, €21. It's not too bad. That's cool. All right. Yeah, for me the clincher will be what it looks like in Australia, because I'll be flying around Australia for the next year and a bit. And then I'll be going to NZ, so if it can improve Australia and NZ, then I'll be interested. But the rest of the world, I usually stick to IFR, flying out there. IFR flying is easier when you're international, because you don't need to worry about, you know, navigating by visual landmarks. Which is a challenge in and of itself. 57, we've already passed the railway. Okay, let's see where the railway is. Is that the railway there? I think it is. Might be behind us slightly. Anyway, we know Beaufort is the next turn point at time 06, yeah. I think I lost the railway, unless it's that. And if it is that, then we're a minute late. Yeah, Tim, I've got quite a lot in B3D as well, but you can always fly both. We still don't have a long hauler in this sim, so at the moment we're just flying these aircraft, these little single engine rinky-dinky propeller stuff, and of course the CJ4 Citation, which is a really good aircraft, I must say. Out of all of the P3D, all the MSFS aircraft, the fact that it's free it is really good. Citation. What have Airbus done to you? Was it Captain Airbus? That's hilarious. Yeah, I must say that I'm not a particular fan of his. I don't watch many other streamers. That said, there's a few streamers that do ATC that I'm quite interested in. I should do a bit more ATC again. I resigned my position as events coordinator in VATPAC, so I might have some more time to dedicate to doing ATC in the future. Hello JB Aviation, yeah, the A320, which is the modded one, the they call themselves over there, fly-by-wire, FBW, A32NX. It's a good aircraft. It still doesn't have a VNAV that works, so that's an issue. But once I get a VNAV that works, then it'll be really good. It has everything else. You can do, you know, uplink flight plans from SimBrief, which is great. The rest of the autopilot seems to work reasonably well. Yeah, it's got all the knickknacks. It looks good. It can navigate laterally. It just has issues where it can't, you know, follow a descent profile. It's a problem. Hi there, Rossi. No heating on in my house at the moment. No, it's about whatever it is, 6 degrees or whatever here in Melbourne. That's why I'm wearing my big parka jacket. Oh, it's 10 degrees here in Melbourne. It's like 4 degrees here in Ballarat. Hello, Alexander. Good to see you. Hope you are well. What's this little airfield that was down there? Oh, we're passing Ballarat a second time. Okay, cool. That makes sense. So that would make this so Lake Barumbit? Pretty sure it's Lake Barumbit. Yeah, that very distinctive western shore of Lake Barumbit there. Yeah, it is. Lake Barumbit. So Ballarat just over there, Lake Wendouree. In about 3 minutes, we're tracking straight to Ararat. Just got to check this off here. Ah, we're too far south now. Are we too far south? Anyway, Ararat we go. I'm going to go ahead and turn this into OBS GPS. Pick up direct to Ararat direct, and let's pop that into nav mode. And as the aircraft autopilot turns us, I'm going to yank back on the yoke because it can't actually maintain an altitude. Yeah, we'll find the Piper Arrow. Yeah, that's right. Did I say Arrow? I did. That's cool. I'm sure I referred to it as a Piper Archer at least once during the stream. Okay, that's Oak Beaufort, and I think the next big chunk of mountains over there might be Mount Beckworth. Might even be Mount Cole. That's Beckworth, that's Cole. Okay, cool. So just over Lake Beaumont or something like that. B-U-R-R-U-M-B-E-E-E-T. Like Burrumbeet. There you go. Burrumbeet. Burrumbeet. Trying to read the lake sideways because it's on the map. Up and down instead of left and right. It's like, let's look at the name of this lake. Sideways. It'd be easier on a physical map because you can just spin it around to read. On the screen you have to spin your head around. Hello Tim and Curtis. The Piper Arrow has one of these dumbest autopilots, which is basically this thing here is the altitude. It doesn't maintain an altitude, it just locks the yoke into place. That's all it does. And then you use your trim to move up and down. It's a spring-loaded elevator lock. So yeah, this aircraft literally doesn't have an altitude autopilot system at all. All it can do is navigation, heading, and in some cases it can do a what they call an approach, a localizer approach. It can't do a glide slope. You've got a cheat altitude hold. Let's say if you click the mouse cursor just slightly above the knob, up here. Oh, there it is. Altitude hold. Funny. Yeah, the real one doesn't have one. So let's not do that. Yeah, that's the cheat button. So you can turn on the default altitude hold if you want to. In that cheat spot right here. Not there, not there, not there, here. There it is. That's hilarious. Great. I wish they made this one stick a little bit better. As I said, it's not really an altitude hold, it just holds the elevator control stiff. So then you can use your trim buttons. The little cheat that they added there. And as a whole, it's not even a... It's not going to maintain an altitude unless it's the altitude you click it on. Piper Cherokees have a kind of altitude hold. It, again, because of the design of the aircraft, this entire surface moves, so you don't really have a stabilizer, you have a stabilator. Hello Paul, hope you're well. Need to move up a little bit, closer to this thing. We're at, what's it, 6,000 feet? It's close enough to zero, I think it's 1 degree out there. Too far back in my seat now. That's about the perfect position. Paul in lockdown down there in Sydney, and I believe that your lockdown has been extended for another week till the 16th. Was it the 16th? Yeah, it was 16th. So I was intending, I even have tickets booked to fly to Sydney on the 15th. You guys are in lockdown until the 16th, so yeah, I'm looking into getting refunds on those tickets. The refund, the tickets themselves were purchased with a refund of a previous ticket, so they'll now become the refund of a refund, which is great. $10 miles, looking for a 10. 6 minutes, 6, yeah, about 6 minutes. Current time 11, should be there at 15, sorry. $15:20. So yeah, landing at Ararat, time 20. Yeah, we're used to lockdowns. We're not in one at the moment, kind of. I'm still working at home because we have to wear masks inside, including in offices, which is insane. We have to wear masks, even inside, which is also insane. COVID is getting beyond the joke now. It is a slog. I felt that I handled 2020 okay. It was a hard slog, but I got through it. And this year it's just been the disheveled, disorganized mess. And I've got no idea what's going on. We don't know when it's going to end. Sometimes I get to go out and then we don't get to go out the very next week for the same thing. It's just, no. Yeah, Qantas don't give refunds, but there's other airlines that do. The refund that I'm bouncing around at the moment is flight credit from Jetstar. So Jetstar gave me flight credit for a flight that cancelled on Christmas, and now I'm about to cancel another one come July. I don't mind working from home when I know what I'm doing, but I just changed roles at work, so my knowledge of what I'm doing has slightly diminished. I had a 2-week course on my new role at work, and I got about 4 days into it. And then we are working from home. So great fun. And then about a month and a half into my new role, they changed it. So no, I don't do what I was half trained to do. Great. I feel organized right now. I have friends of mine that have gone back into the office, not friends that work in my current role or at my office or at my company. Friends that used to work for the company but have moved on since, and they're working in the office. And I was like, oh, I want to go into the office and have lunch with them. So tomorrow I'm considering going in to the city and meeting them for lunch. Hi there, Andrew. No, I'm not a flight attendant. I work in an office for the internet company that's running the internet in Australia. The big national one. 11 miles out. Ararat traffic, Sierra Golf Echo is a Piper Arrow. We're at 10 miles to the east of the field. 6,000 feet. We'll be descending to join the circuit at runway 30, Ararat traffic, and estimating circuit time 20. Circle Echo. That was a mess. Get rid of that. There we go, 30. So we're going to, what's our heading now? We're going to come in, join the dead side, and then do a touch and go essentially at Ararat. Let's drop the power, add a little bit of mixture, run a little bit rich of peak. Haven't touched anything about the controls. We're descending because we pulled the power. Now I just need to trim that out so we don't continue to fugoid oscillate. And I reckon about 1,000 feet a minute should be just about right, maybe 800. I believe that's the runway right there. Yeah, I'm sure that some big internet company did. In fact, our internet company has been having workers go on strike because they developed a new application to make bookings in-house, and it has been the worst, slowest disaster I've ever seen. It was literally taking work away and making things take at least 3 times as long, maybe longer than that. We're not fans. Then they added a new delivery partner as well, so now instead of having 3 companies with fingers in the pie, we now have 4. Yeah. No, I don't work for Telstra. I work for the enemy of Telstra. Telstra and us don't get along very well. One, 2, 6, 7. Yes, it is. Thank you for reminding me that I haven't switched. JB, looking out for us. Ararat. Ararat traffic, Sierra Golf Echo is a Piper Arrow on descent to join the circuit runway 30. Estimate circuit time 20, passing 3,500 on descent.
Ararat traffic, Sierra Golf Juliet entering and backtracking runway 04.
Yep, I work an office job, and at the moment I work at home, in the office of my house. That's runway there, on the dead side. There's 2,500, mixture is rich. Yeah, pretty much, Andrew. Like, we promise you to have 200 megabit per second. Yeah, nah, that's not a thing. Hi there, Andrew. I'm not sure if it's third party. I suspect it is just Bing Maps, with the drought being featured in the left-hand side of the scenery and the not drought in the other part. winter and summer all at the same time. Yeah, we're going to need something pretty fast for the desert legs. Either that or we're going to need like 2-hour legs between one airport. It's like, we take off from this airport, we land at this airport, the straightest line possible, go. Pity the Lancer Legacy will never come here. Maybe we can take out... there's a really good freeware, what's it called? I can't remember. It's quite a fast aircraft. That said, it should be cruising at like 20,000 feet to turboprop. I get about 80 most of the time. Alright, traffic, Sierra Golf Echo is downwind, runway 30. Touch and go. Using a VPN, I don't usually use a VPN. I usually use the Onion Router browser, TOR, if I need to do something like that. If you want to break the law, do it for free. Don't pay someone to break it. The Onion Router, developed by the
traffic, Sierra Golf Juliet, rolling runway.
the Navy Research Labs of the United States and the State Department.
Sierra Golf Juliet.
Does everything that a VPN does, wants you to do, but for free. Let's drop the gear. Okay, get down. 3 green. Brakes are released. Undercarriage is down. Mixture rich. Prop forward. Pump on. Landing lights in. That's correct. Dark web. Remember when the Facebook and the Australian government had a bit of an argument earlier this year, and Facebook blocked all the news in Australia? Dark web. Alright, traffic, Sierra Golf Echo, turn final runway 30. Touch and go. Did we lose the airfoil? We did, there it is. Got it. Our downwind was way too long. Gonna go flaps 10. Dark web is the same as the real internet, it's just slower. And it's not censored by your government. So anything that you can get in the United States, you can get on tour.
Leaving the circuit, Ararat.
Alright, traffic, Sierra Golf Echo, touch and go, runway 33. Open at 70 knots. Yeah, I reckon this is 2 satellite images. One is during a dry period and one is during a floody period. Let's go. Trim down. 70. Gear up. Say goodbye to Ararat. Alright, traffic, Sierra Golf Echo on the missed approach. We'll be tracking to Hamilton. Yeah, that's the one good thing about VPNs. They're actually a lot quicker than the actual dark web. Dark web is the slowest thing you've ever seen. It'll remind you of 56k dial-up modems. That kind of speed. So, where are we going now? I think we'll tend a little south. We'll avoid Storwell. There's Ararat. Yeah, let's follow the rail line down to Maruna, then we'll continue on our way. So that's almost directly south, which means I need to go that way. Yeah, I'd like an Oceania World update, or at least a Australia one. I was looking through some of our future locations for this tour, and in particular, Catherine Gorge and Wolf Creek Crater were flat, so we really need some, you know, terrain mesh. Okay, let's check our fuel tanks. We want to swap them again. Let's do it. Left side. While that happens, RPM down to 2500, maybe a little bit less. Pumps off. Landing lights off. I'm looking for a railway. It should be off to our left. No, right. Okay. It's out there somewhere. There's a lake. Let's head to the lake. Should be able to pick that up. Lake Bunyon. B-U-N-I-N-J-O-N. Bunninjon. Bunninjon. Unless it's one of those J's that sound like a Y. Bunninjon. Is that the lake over there? I think it might be. Let's head that way. Maybe, sure. We've got some helicopters at the moment, so we could probably do the pyramids and Eiffel Tower in the chopper. Good idea, Toilet. Good idea. I know the Suez Canal is another one that I probably do. Maybe we can do it the same one with the pyramids. Pyramids, Suez Canal. Let's drop this out of there. Slightly better view. What's my heading? Yeah, a little bit too far west now. I think that's Lake Buninyong, and I think that over there might be our Grampians range over there. Hi there, JB. I love the GTN750. If they gave us a 650, I'd like that even more. But then I'd want to have a Piper Archer to fly it in, or a 172. Drop this a little bit more. EGT's coming up. EGT's still going up, and that's about top. A little bit lean. Got 1,000 feet to climb. Is this Buninyong? It's going to be that. That's Lake Buninyong there, for sure. That's the railway. I know where I am. We can begin our fixes again. We are here at Morona. And we're tracking to Mount Sturgeon. I can literally see it, so we don't need to worry about that too much. Current time is 32. It should be 44. And then after that, it'll be 40, that'll be 50. 5. .56. Okay, our time of arrival in Hamilton, 56. Let's check on the website. How much is the GTN? Before we do that, we need to actually set up our heading somewhat to a heading of 237. Heading set. The next leg should put us, where are we going? I was thinking we're heading north, so we're almost going to come back via Ararat, but Stawell certainly is in there. I'll probably let you guys know when I think of it. It won't be Friday, probably be next week. Doubt it'll be Monday. I think I'll do a normal milk run Monday. Might do a Sunday. We'll see how we go. But Stawell's probably our next stop. I don't think the stream will stop there, but the aircraft will. I think the subscription is for the nav data, but I think the purchase itself is just one hit. Right, so Flight 7 GTN750 GPS for 2020 PMS50.com. Pricing. Basic version is free, and I think that's what I'm using now. Premium version is $25 a year, or $75 pay up front. Not sure what the difference is between the basic free version and the premium version. But that's the basic version there. Map waypoint selection. So you can select things on the map. So I want to go to this place here. Click, click, off you go. Like that. Fair enough. I'm still on the beta. I should be able to do that. Traffic page. So you should be able to see other traffic flying around on the Vatsims. There he is. Look at that. The beta's working fine. Navigraph charts. Well, we know we've got that. I'm not logged into it currently, I don't think, but we'll see how we go. Set up Navigraph access first. That'll be it. Can we though? Not connected. We have to... Yeah, let's not do that today. Hello, Aaron. Yeah, about 1.6 times that much. Not sure why my beta version's working fine, but I think I'll buy it anyway. It's the right thing to do. I forgot about the Navigraph charts in this thing. I'll have to remember to do that next time we fly. Sounds like I should upgrade from the beta. Yeah. It seems to be working, but then I'm sure they're going to upgrade it at some point to a version 1 point. Insert more numbers there. At which point I'll be missing those features. But maybe we can get away with it for a bit. How many more features can you imagine needing? I think we can even do the descent utility, can't we? Yeah, the VNav, there we go. Target 2000. Yeah. Yeah. No, we're not going there. Come on. Yeah. We're not tracking anywhere at the moment. Yeah. Hamilton. Target waypoint Hamilton. Let's do an Ararat. Anyway, we don't need it. Hello, Lachlan. Hope you're well. We'll be 14 miles from Hamilton at Point Sturgeon. That's Mount Sturgeon, sorry. That's Mount Sturgeon right there. So Mount Sturgeon and the rest of the Grampian Mountains. That'll be next week's challenge to head up to Stawell. Then we might head inland, Bendigo, Echuca, getting up towards Swan Hill. No, it didn't activate Hamilton. I think we ended up activating destination as Ararat. Let's go ahead and remove Ararat, shall we? Oh, there we go. That's cool. No, didn't want to do that. Remove it. There we go. Hamilton. Bingo. Begin descent in 1 minute and 13 seconds. Cool. Yeah. So we're going to throw you out. Let's throw the girl out, shall we? You got your skydiving gear on? Baba booey. Oh, the aircraft gets lighter as you throw her out. That's hilarious. I felt the aircraft just rise right then. It's like insane. So yes, that's our view up towards the Grampian Range. Going to take the autopilot out. Our estimate down there is time 5-6. 14 miles at Sturgeon. The aircraft is literally spearing off to the, is that the left? Yes. It's the uneven. Anyway, we'll get the girl back so we can actually have that weight back. Yeah, the aircraft's sinking and no longer pulling to the left as much. Funny. That's the township of Dunkeld. Dunkeld? Yeah, Dunkeld. Not a bad looking town. There's apparently a rifle range about there, actually. That's the golf course, and the rifle range is just next to the golf course. Fires into the mountain. The Dunkeld Rifle Club. So if anyone wants to shoot some guns, come out here. Hamilton, we don't have our CTAF. CTAF 1242. Hamilton traffic, Sierra Golf Echo to Piper Arrow is 1,500 overhead Mount Sturgeon. We're 14 miles to the east of the field. We'll be joining circuit. Estimate circuit time 5-3. Runway 35 Hamilton. I think we'll do a midfield downwind this time. Okay, dropping the power, a little bit more mixture as we begin descending. Let's get the meta. No such weather profile. Keep an eye on my phone and find the aircraft. 03.
Information service. Hamilton Airport. Time 1046 Zulu. Wind 020 degrees magnetic at 6 knots. Visibility 25 kilometers. Cloud clear below 10,000 feet. Temperature 4. Dew point 2. QNH 1023 hectopascals. Rainfall last 10 minutes nil. Automate.
Go. Wind 020 at 6, runway 35, sounds good to me. QNH 1023. And that's already set. Yes, I think the yoke certainly does help because there's just a lot of throw in the yoke. You can be quite gentle with it. Set our field over there.
Traffic, Sierra Golf Juliet, 4 miles to the east. We'll be joining a midfield downwind for runway 35 for a full stop.
Still 7 miles out. And why VVA? I'm unaware of why VVA. Mixture coming up again. Elevation 800, 1,800 will be the circuit. Currently at 2,500. Five miles out.
Traffic, Sierra Golf Juliet, joining mid downwind runway 35, Hamilton.
There's 35 there. Yeah, pretty much spearing straight across the field. I can see some hangar buildings. Well, I am right at them. Field in sight. $2,300, which is 500 above the circuit. Hamilton traffic, Sierra Golf Echo is 4 miles to the east of the field. 2,300, we'll overfly the circuit on the midfield downwind, then join the downwind of runway 35, Hamilton. Down to kind of Cessna speeds 115 knots. Still need a bit more before I can drop the gear.
Hamilton traffic, Sierra Golf Juliet, turning downwind runway 35, Hamilton.
Just going to widen it out a little bit. He's a bit closer than I expected. A flying car was tested a few days ago.
Hamilton traffic, Sierra Golf Juliet, turning base, runway 35, full stop, Hamilton.
Beautiful. That's going to work out quite well. We can descend now. Trimming up.
Traffic, Sierra Golf Juliet, turning final runway 35, full stop, Sierra Golf, Hamilton.
And we'll start that turn. Comes to traffic, Sierra Golf Echo is turning it downwind to runway 35. Gear coming down. Three green. Undercarriage brakes are released. Undercarriage is down 3 green. Mixture rich, prop full. Pumps on. Fuel set to the left, and seats enhancers are to go. I'm enjoying both at the moment, and the simulator is developing as we fly through it. There's more scenery available for free now than there was 12 months ago. Well, 12 months ago we didn't have a sim, but 10 months ago. So I've been enjoying it quite a lot. By the time we come back to Melbourne in a year's time, we may well have even more scenery there. And with any luck, they will have removed the leaning tower of Faulkner by then. Comes to traffic, Sierra Golf Echo, turning final, runway 35.
Hamilton traffic, Sierra Golf Juliet, clear of all runways.
Flaps. The scenery looks really good down to about this level. Certainly some of the airports could do with some improvement, but compared to default P3D, this comes out favourably. Yeah, toilet. Remember a year ago when we were still in COVID lockdown? Oh, we still are. Dang. Who would have thought? That wasn't bad. Comes the traffic, so Golf Echo vacating runway 35. Keep the strobes off. There they are. Yeah, that building doesn't look as good as it did in Ants Aussie, but you know, for basically a default airport, it's not that bad, is it? We should be back behind us. Dum dum dum. That's where Sharp Airlines parks over there. Let's not go there. What's the time? Nearly 9 PM. Not bad. Just going to scoot out onto the grass and back in. Tie down here. Just edge a touch forward. There we are. Cool. Brakes are set. Don't need the beacon anymore. Shut down. Okay, let's open the doors. Chocks and tie downs. Empty aeroplane, doors closed, and we are here at Hamilton, Victoria. And Aussie's got two airports in the sim. I'll have to research that because that sounds brilliant. Need some more of his stuff. Hopefully, hopefully go to Ballarat. Ballart's great. Want Ballarat back, preferably with its extra taxiway that was built a few years ago, 2017 or so. Anyway, that is around Australia. Wednesday. Might make a date of it next week too. Hamilton, Victoria. As I said, next week we're probably going to head up north towards Storwell, which is that place there. Where's here? That's Horsham. I'm thinking we're heading towards Ballarat and the river. So we're making our way further north. I'll research exactly how far we'll be going. Looking for about an hour, maybe an hour and a half. Until then though, I think on Saturday this week, going real flying, so I'm not going to be doing the FNO on Saturday. That said, I think Sunday we've got San Francisco being online, and there might be some other stuff over the night. Nevertheless, Milk Run Monday, next Monday, and I'll probably see you guys on Sunday next. Doing stuff on Friday, doing stuff on Saturday morning. Anyway, until probably Sunday my time, I've been Musical Aviator, I'll see you guys next time. Bye for now.